The mic wasn't even on. Good thing I checked, because I would have filmed the whole video. Hey y'all, it's Sierra2Fit, and today I'm going to be talking about information that I wish I would have known before I had weight loss surgery. So let me just give you a little bit of background and tell you exactly why I decided to go through with weight loss surgery. I'm 22 years old and I've been overweight my whole life, as most of us overweight people have been. Most of us who are considering surgery are literally like, this is my last resort. Like, last resort, I don't know. Anyways, basically, I've been trying to lose weight my whole life. I've done everything from keto, I've done dairy-free, I've gone vegan, I've gone vegetarian, I have done literally every diet under the sun. And I've even done 500 calorie per day diets that actually helped me lose about 30 to 40 pounds when I was like 13. But as soon as I started eating like a regular human again, I actually put on way more weight than I lost initially. So that didn't work. And then the most recent time that I tried to lose weight before I decided on weight loss surgery, I was consistently working out, doing yoga, trying to go easy on myself because I was learning a lot about PCOS. As a woman diagnosed with PCOS, they tell you not to do intense exercise because it can increase your cortisol levels, right? So I did research on that and I decided, okay, I'm gonna do yoga and I'm going to run and jog on a track 1 mile as much as I possibly can. So for 6 months, I did yoga every day and I would do some cardio as well. And then I would eat healthier, but I would not track my calories. I did it for 6 months. I lost 15 pounds. I was losing weight and I was looking okay. I felt good in my body. But after I just kept hitting that plateau, I was like, okay, so obviously this is not working. I did something at first, but my body is not responding well to this and it's not losing weight. So when I got stuck, I was like, I don't know what to do. This was my last resort. It was the first time that I had actually started eating healthy for a super long time, worked out every single day for a really long time, and I was really on top of myself. I did not give myself, any breaks or anything. I was all gas, no break into that weight loss journey, and only lost 15 pounds, and it was super frustrating. I would beat myself up all the time about it. And so I eventually inquired about weight loss surgery, and my doctor was very open. She was like, you know what, you have the BMI or whatever, we'll send you the recommendation, we'll get you into a class so you can learn a bit more about it. At that time, I was considering, but I wanted to learn more about what it was, how it worked, and what it would do for me. They ultimately informed me that obviously they're going to cut out a portion of my stomach so that I'm not able to eat as much, and there are pros and there are cons, and there are things that you're going to have to stop doing for the rest of your life, and there are vitamins that you're going to have to take for the rest of your life. And for me, I was like, you know what? That doesn't sound like a deal breaker for me. So I definitely want to at least give it a try, right? So there was at least like a 6-month wait period because they wanted me to lose a little bit of weight naturally first. So they put me on a diet plan and not an exercise plan, but they told me to basically work out and then eat, in a diet plan that they set up for me. And it worked. I was actually counting my calories and tracking my calories, and I started actually weightlifting, and that wasn't the doctor's recommendation, but I did start weightlifting on the side with my boyfriend. And before we knew it, I was losing weight naturally like this. It was crazy. And before I had surgery, before I actually went through the surgery, I had lost a total of 40 pounds naturally through weightlifting and calorie deficit. And by the time that my surgery date rolled around, I was debating whether or not I was seriously going to go through with it because I was already losing weight naturally. And the only reason that I actually accepted going through with the surgery was because I wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% confident. I had never seen myself lose this much weight before, and I didn't believe it. It was too good to be true, and I was like, you know what? This surgery will solidify this, so I think I'm actually going to go through with it, because if I back out now, they're going to make me redo this whole process over again, and I'm going to have to wait another 6 months, and then what if I regain the weight back? And I was all in my head because I had never lost weight naturally before, and it was something I had never seen myself even accomplish. So I went through the surgery to make sure that it stuck. If I would have known the information that I know now back then, and I actually knew that it was not too good to be true, if I knew that it was not too good to be true, I would have probably not gone through the surgery. If I knew that tracking my calories, being in a calorie deficit, and weightlifting with, little pinches of cardio here and there would be literally the recipe for weight loss, and if I would have done that for those 6 months that I was doing the yoga and the intense cardio and not tracking my calories, that I actually would have lost a huge amount of weight. If I would have known that, I probably wouldn't have gone through with the surgery. If you have not tried weight training with pinches of cardio, like 2-3 times a week. And I'm not talking intense cardio. I mean like an inclined walk on a treadmill that gets your heart rate up. Nothing intense, right? Weight training 4 to 5 times a week, cardio 2 to 3 times a week, getting some steps in, maybe getting a walking pad so you can walk when you're just sitting on the couch or watching a show, drinking your water, and then being in a calorie deficit. If you have not tried that bundle for at least 3 to 6 months, I genuinely think that you should try that before considering weight loss surgery, unless obviously you have medical conditions or there's another reason why you're going for this surgery. Even if you have PCOS, even if you have, any issue like that. I only know about PCOS, so I'm not going to give you any medical advice for any other conditions, but I'm saying for myself as somebody with PCOS, I was able to naturally lose 40 pounds through weightlifting and calorie deficit, and I genuinely believe that is I think that's the recipe. I've put a couple of my clients on the exact same path with a calorie deficit and weight training, and they literally love it. It's literally a lot easier than doing cardio every day because weightlifting actually doesn't make you, it gets your heart rate up, right? But it's more fun. It's more fun to challenge yourself than it is to really just be hot and sweaty and worked up, right? If you're looking into the surgery, I'm not going to tell you not to look into the surgery. Obviously, take the classes, get the information that you want. You can weigh out the pros and cons. If you want to try the natural way, I'm going to tell you right now that weightlifting with a little bit of cardio and a calorie deficit for at least 3 to 6 months, literally, follow your goals. Follow your goals and don't slip off and lie to yourself. You have to hold yourself accountable. If you actually choose to do the natural route, you're going to have to be like, you know what? I didn't hit my macros today. It's okay. I'm going to come back tomorrow and I'm going to do it. And you do it consistently for 6 months. Try that before you consider weight loss surgery. And obviously, I'm not even going to tell anybody not to get weight loss surgery. It was a great tool. It is a great tool. But honestly, there is no difference after surgery anyways. Me, as somebody who has already had the VSG surgery, I had the gastric sleeve surgery, I still have to do weightlifting with the calorie deficit in order to continuously lose weight. And if I were to ever convert back to my old ways, which was, being a couch potato and eating 5 bowls of pasta in a day, I would regain that weight. So surgery or not, this is the way that you lose weight or maintain your weight or whatever the case. You should always consider exercise as well as, tracking your food and your macros and things like that. With that being said, I just created a free body measurement tracker worksheet. It has a diagram of your body and you can actually track your measurements, because sometimes the scale can get in the way, especially when you start weightlifting. Our muscles kind of get confused with the fat loss, and muscle does weigh more than fat. So sometimes it's a little bit difficult to, look at the scale if it's not moving. So it is a lot better to actually track, your measurements and write your goals down on a piece of paper, keep up with it. And if you want that tracker, there's going to be a link in the description to grab that, and you can download it straight from your email. But yeah, it's a super helpful tool, and it'll help you if you do decide to start weightlifting instead of a scale. If you wanted to get a really good scale that helps with the differentiating the fat loss and the muscle mass gain, you can get a smart scale, something that actually links up to your phone and tells you how much muscle you're gaining versus how much fat you're losing and things like that. I do have one that I actually love. It's from Amazon. I will also go ahead and link that in the description below so you can check it out if you want to. It's pretty affordable. I think it's anywhere from $20 to $40. It was $20 when I got it, but I think it might have shot up a couple bucks since then, but I'm not sure. It could be on sale. Who knows? I'm going to put the link in the description for the free body measurements tracker as well as the smart scale, so you can choose whichever one you want. And these are both great tools. Also, really quick, I know I talk about calorie deficit, and a lot of people ask the question of, how do I even know what my calorie deficit is? What is a calorie deficit? So in my new ebook, Weight Loss is a Mental Game, I actually go over exactly how to step-by-step find your personal calorie deficit and your macros that are going to help you in your weight loss journey. If you do want to check out that ebook, it also comes with prompted journal guides as well as worksheets, and it's a whole master guide bundle. So if you want to check that out, the link is also going to be in the description below. I'm going to label everything for you so you can kind of go through and see what you want to work with. But anyways, yeah, that's the video, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope this information is helpful. Again, I genuinely don't think anybody ever told me this information before. So if you are considering surgery, definitely consider all of this information and do your research. Try something new if you haven't before. If nothing is working, obviously do what you need to do. I'm not here to tell you nothing. Just know, even after surgery, it does take, work to maintain and keep that weight loss on track. I wish you guys the best of luck on your weight loss journey. You're going to absolutely smash it. You're going to crush it. And I also can't wait to see your results. So if you do go on a weight loss journey and you end up seeing some results, I'd love to see them too. I love seeing before and after pictures. Send me an Instagram DM at Sierra2Fit and I want to see. I want to see. Much love. I hope you guys have a beautiful, beautiful day and go get them, Tiger. Mwah! See y'all next time.